everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. Kanye West is pissed off at Jay-Z. So TMZ broke the news that Kanye West left Tidal. And this is the reason why Jay-Z actually dissed Kanye in his song Kill Jay on his album 444.
You gave him 20 million without blinking. He gave you 20 minutes on stage. What was he thinking?
He gave you 20 minutes on stage. What the heck was he thinking? So Jay-Z basically spilled the tea that he advanced Kanye West $20 million to fulfill his obligations to Roc Nation and Tidal. Kanye wants to leave Tidal. In fact, Kanye's lawyers claim that Tidal was in breach of contract. So Kanye is using this as an excuse to cut ties with the company. However, Tidal is like, nah, baby, you ain't going nowhere. You were given a $20 million advance to do this tour and to make this music. You are staying, you hear me? However, Kanye is not here for it. He is planning to sue as well. Kanye knows that he missed out on millions of dollars by exclusively streaming his music on Tidal. Just think about it. Kanye brought 1.5 million subscribers to Tidal to listen to his Life of Pablo album alone, which equaled to a multi-million-dollar profit for Tidal. And for months, Tidal streamed Kanye's music for free. Imagine how much he would have had if he got paid for those streams. This is actually the same thing that happened to Rihanna, and a lot of people don't know. Tidal leaked Rihanna's album Anti for free to draw in more potential subscribers, but this almost caused her album to flop. Her first week album sales for Anti were 460 copies, even though she had 4.7 million streams. She then had to stream her music on other platforms like Apple and Spotify to help increase her sales. Kanye, however, vowed to exclusively release his music on Tidal, but unfortunately this caused his sales to suffer. Kanye was also dissatisfied with his compensation for his studio work. Also in the past, Kanye claimed that Tidal did inhibit his creative freedom and prevent him from collaborating with other artists.
And let me tell y'all something, there will never be a Watch You Throne 2. You know why? Because that's the reason why I wasn't on the song. I wasn't on this song because of hoes. Because it's a Tidal Apple bullshit. And I said, look, I call Drake, I call me, I call y'all, we got to squash this shit, we got to let people have this song. But then it went out of that territory, it went into some Tidal, some political shit about percentages on songs.
Kanye claims that Tidal owes him a $3 million bonus for the success he brought to Tidal and for the payment of his music videos. So is Kanye right to feel the way he feels? Is Kanye right to sue? Maybe. And I will say this, a lot of people talk crap about Tidal, I know, but Tidal is still growing. In fact, Tidal promised to give artists more autonomy over streaming their music, and they promised to provide them with more financial stability. So this is why a lot of these artists partnered with Tidal in the first place. This is why they were attracted to it, because they wanted something that other streaming services couldn't give them. And also they wanted to draw their fan bases to subscribe to Tidal. However, the cost of maintaining Tidal can partially eat up the artist's profits. In fact, Sprint now gets a percentage of the artist's profits since Tidal partnered with Sprint. In order for Tidal to stand afloat, they need subscribers and they need big partnerships like Sprint. Tidal has sometimes streamed music for free to hook more subscribers, but it's chaotic business. Artists are not getting paid like they were initially promised because Tidal is still building their subscription base. Their music is not as accessible on Tidal as it would be on other widely known streaming services either. See, Beyonce releases all of her music on Tidal. She's exclusive to Tidal, but she's not making as much money as she would make if she was streaming all over the place. This is why Beyonce stays touring, because touring is where she really makes money. However, Tidal is supposed to be beneficial to these artists in the long run. But Kanye, he's not seeing it yet. In fact, he went on several rants during tour expressing his discontent with Tidal. And don't get me wrong, I do believe Kanye is entitled to feel the way he does because he has done a lot for Tidal. 1.5 million subscribers? I mean, come on now. Not only that, Kanye has done a lot of favors for Jay-Z. He produced some of Jay-Z's best beats and gave away some of his best beats to him for free. He even defended his wife at the VMAs, allegedly due to a bet that he made with Jay-Z. And this almost cost him his career.
I'm gonna let you finish, but Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
You know me. I went down 7 years of my life of motherfuckers hating me for saying Beyonce had the best video.
And he even joined Tidal exclusively just to help Jay-Z's business because he had faith in what Jay-Z was doing.
I can go online right now and steal it, is that okay?
No, I would prefer for everyone to sign up to Tidal.
Right.
To get the album on Tidal. That's what I prefer.
Nobody likes Tidal. Yeah, but people are...
But wait, who said no one likes Tidal?
I'm on Tidal.
Don't worry, haters.
Wait, so you're a hater. It's a lot of people who like Tidal. What do you mean?
I downloaded Tidal.
You like it? He likes Tidal.
I like Tidal.
So Kanye feels backstabbed by Jay. However, Jay-Z spotted Kanye $20 million, and Kanye allegedly didn't meet all of his requirements to Tidal. And that is where the legalities come in. So you can't really say who is right or who is wrong. And I'm not quick to take Kanye's side either because I know how sporadic, egotistical, fickle, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs he is. The Kanye of today is more concerned about fashion than producing music. Kanye and Jay are just not good business partners, period. Kanye is an expressive, art-driven, free spirit, and Jay-Z is a practical, business-driven hustler. That's not a good combination. Kanye is too sensitive and Jay-Z is not sensitive enough. They can't meet halfway, so they might as well go separate ways. And I know Jay is not ready to let Kanye go from Tidal because they did spend a lot of money on him and they didn't really get back the money they were hoping to. So this is kind of similar to the Lil Wayne and Baby situation and the Pac and Suge Knight situation. Of course, the dynamics are a little different, but it kind of reminds me of those two situations. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!